What's up, you fucking bozos? Bloodstain Lane, aka Straight Cash. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get into it right away. First thing we're going to talk about is the K-1 World Grand Prix, which took place this weekend. And like I said, the K-1 World Grand Prix, in my opinion, is the best event in any combat sport. Um, really, really just, I can't explain it in words. It's magic. And before we talk about the event, I just want to shout out King Mo. King Mo, thanks for the fucking shout out. You know you're my fucking boy. Shout out to the whole team Thirsty. Shout out to my boy Michael Lavoy Chavello. Shout out to my boy Mike Hogan. Thanks for commentating the event. And it's like I said, I don't want to listen to any other commentators but you guys. You guys are my favorite. You guys make the sport a lot of fun, and I really appreciate it. The K-1 World Grand Prix, like I said, there's nothing like this fucking show. You have this 8 of the best strikers in the world going at it. Cream of the crop strikers, not no fucking half-ass fucking Alessio Sakara and Dennis Seaver or Cyber Strikers, whatever the fuck the guy's name is at UFC, has you believing are the best strikers in the world. These are the best strikers in the world. And let's get into it. We're not gonna get too deep in analysis of it. Peter Arts head kicked Mighty Mo. As expected, Mighty Mo's only chance to win that fight was to land the overhand right. Peter Arts, one of the greatest K1 fighters of all time, if not the greatest, knocked him out with a head kick. Got the W. Next fight we had Alistair Overeem versus Tyrone Spong. Everybody knows Alistair Overeem is one of my fucking favorite fighters in the game. Huge Reem fan. Tyrone Spong, another guy I'm a huge fan of. Ernesto Hoosh product, probably the most technical fighter in the sport. Actually gave Reem fits in the first round, almost dropped him. Second and third round, though, I don't know what happened to Spong. He decided to sit in the pocket and just not move and use lateral movement. Alistair Overeem took advantage of it and batted him in the last 2 rounds, got the decision. It was a very good fight, though. Spong, let me tell you something. This guy's going to go down as one of the all-time greats. Trust me when I tell you. Next match, we had one of my personal favorite fighters, a guy I've been bragging about for a long fucking time now, Gokhan the Rebel Saki, versus another badass motherfucker in Daniel Guida. These two guys right here, the two next stars in K1 as far as I'm concerned, and they went to fucking war, man. They went to fucking war, these guys, man. They fucking threw the kitchen sink at each other. Grueling fucking fight. Man, and it went to an extension round, and Gokhan Saki got the decision. I think Guida slowed down the last round, and what can you say about Gokhan, man? I haven't seen a guy like this. This guy is so fucking explosive. It's fucking scary to watch, man. I can't even get into it. Gokhan's a monster. Next match, we had Semi Schultz, 4-time K1 World Grand Prix champion, possibly the greatest K1 fighter of all time, fighting K1 heavyweight champion Kiyotaro. I didn't expect much from Kiyotaro. I thought Semi was going to destroy him, but Kiyotaro gave up a good fight. Put the pressure on and landed some nice shots going forward. Semi definitely outpointed him and got a decision, but I think Kiyotaro kind of exposed Semi in the tournament on that fight. Final 4, we had Gokhan Saki versus Alistair Overeem, and like I said in my last video, I picked Gokhan to win the whole tournament. I couldn't pick between Gokhan and Reem. These are 2 of my favorite guys in the fight game, and it was tough for me to watch. I stayed neutral for it because I love both guys, no homo, and Gokhan was giving Reem problems, man. He was giving the Reem problems, and the sick thing is, he was only giving him problems with one hand. Obviously, Gokhan's right hand or right elbow was destroyed, and he was just left hooking him to the body, up top, low kicks. Reem wasn't really amounting much offense, but eventually Reem threw a body kick and just shattered Gokhan Saki's elbow completely, which I think was already destroyed from the Guida fight. But just to show you how much of a bad motherfucker Gokhan Saki is, he still came out to fucking fight, and he went to war. So props to my boy Gokhan. I got your back, you know that. Props to my boy the Reem. You know what I'm saying? You're a fucking monster. It was a great, it's tough. It's always tough watching teammates fight, and 2 guys I love, that I'm a huge fan of fighting. But props to both you guys. The next match, we had Semi Schultz versus Peter Arts. I tell you the truth, I didn't give Peter much of a shot in this fight. I thought Semi would have been too much, but in one of the most inspirational and motivational fights of all time, the 40-year-old man, Peter Arts, the Lumberjack, pulled one last great fight out of his hat, man. And He bullied and beat down Semi Schultz and won a 3-round decision. It was just beautiful to watch, something I'll never forget. Very similar to Andy Hoog beating Mike Bernardo in the '96 Finals Grand Prix. It was just very motivational, and I'm sure all the guys who watch it will agree with me on that. Going into the finals, we had Reem versus Peter Odds. Peter Odds had a grueling fight with Semi, and Reem exposed that, knocked him out within a minute. Ended up winning the K-1 World Grand Prix 2010 Championship, which is an amazing feat. Reem's an MMA fighter stepping into another sport. He is now a champion in 2 different sports, in MMA and the world of kickboxing. What can you say, man? A lot of people are going to say Alistair Overeem is not a top 10 pound-for-pound MMA fighter. I don't give a fuck about that. This guy's a top 2 or 3 fighter, period. Forget MMA fighter. Fighter. Just the word fighter. He's a top 2 or 3 guy. This guy's becoming a legend right before us. What can I say, man? Congratulations to Alistair Overeem, man. Like I said, Bloodstain. You know Bloodstain got your back. I'm a huge fucking fan of yours, bro. You got my support 100%. Another quick note about the K-1 Grand Prix. As great as it was, it lacked my boy, the golden boy, Bada Harry. It lacked him. Bada, you got to come back in 2011 fucking strong, bro. You know how I feel about you, bro. I made a fucking video dedicated to you. You're my fucking boy. Come back strong in 2011, and we have to see the Bada Harry, Alistair Overeem trilogy. We have to see it. We have to see it. So hopefully we get to see that. So Bada, come back. Like I said, shout out to my boy Gokhan. Shout out to my boy The Reem. Shout out to King Mo, Chevelle Kogan. Great event. Thanks for commentating it for us. Like I said, there's nothing like it. Reem's fighting at Dynamite for the heavyweight championship, supposedly. That could be another title under his fucking belt. So that's awesome. So, yeah, let's go on to the next event, UFC 124. It was a pretty good event. Lots of knockouts and submissions. We're not going to get too much into it. Thiago Alves looked really, really fucking good. Scary. Very scary. Technical, crisp striking. Joe Daddy got knocked out by Mac Danzig, which I'm actually elated because I can't stand Joe Daddy. He did a radio interview saying he was going to punch Shinya Aoki if you ever seen him on the street. Guy comes across as a big douchebag to me. I'm never a fan, so I'm glad he got knocked the fuck out. Jim Miller versus Charles Oliveira. Charles, the Bronx, very highly touted prospect, went against a savvy veteran and Jim Miller. Tough dude. Jim Miller got the submission with a knee bar. Stefan Struve. I like Struve versus internet troll Sean McCorkle. I don't know how the fuck this is the co-main event. I mean, you got a fucking troll. An internet troll is a co-main event. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Struve dominated him. Won in the first round. Then we got the main event. GSP versus Josh Koscheck. And like I said, people know how I feel about GSP. I call him goddamn sleeping pill. Guy's a great fucking fighter, man. One of the best of all time. I'm not taking that away from the guy. Great ambassador to the sport. Overall nice guy. I just don't like watching him fucking fight, man. I don't like watching GSP fucking fight. And, he didn't wrestle a guy to death today. Instead, he chose to jab a guy to death for 5 fucking rounds. Jab, 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 inside kick, jab, 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 jab. I mean, you broke fucking Josh Koscheck's orbital bone in the fucking first round. The guy fought with one eye for 5 rounds. Yet you showed no killer instinct, bro. None. A deer has more killer instinct than you. I don't think GSP could finish a fucking Kids Cuisine TV dinner, to be honest with you. I mean, where's the killer instinct, bro? Where's the axe kicking, spinning fucking head kick, Superman punch, murder machine that we seen back in the day, bro? What happened to that GSP, man? Come back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like you, man. No homo, I like you, but you got to come back, bro. Like Kazuo Masaki told Yoshihiro Akiyama, Yaranoka 2007. Fight for the fans and the children and not yourself. You know what I'm saying? Live by that saying, man. Shout out to Kazuo Masaki for that. You know what I'm saying? But, GSP dominated them. Whatever, it wasn't fun to watch. A lot of people are hating on me on Twitter right now. On Facebook for saying that GSP couldn't finish a Lunchables meal or Kid Cuisine, whatever. It is what it is. Fuck yourself, you bozos. After the event, Dario Hawani did an interview with Dana White, and this fucking bald-headed cunt, again, had to take shots at Strikeforce and Alistair Overeem, because that's what he does. He's a fucking pencil-neck fucking bozo fuck. You know what I'm saying? Acting like John Gotti. when 6-7 years ago he was fucking Rick Moranis, but we already talked about that before. Basically saying Strikeforce is the fucking minor leagues. Alistair Overeem, whatever, taking more shots at the Reem, who would mop the floor with all his UFC heavyweights. Strikeforce is the minor leagues, bro. Nick Diaz is a minor league fighter. Dan Henderson's a minor league fighter. Jacare, King Mo, Alistair Overeem, Fedor Emelianenko, Fabricio Verdun, Bigfoot Silva, Gilbert Melendez, all minor league fighters. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, you fucking cocksucking fuck. I fucking can't stand you, motherfucker. That's minor leagues, and Sean McCorkle is a major league fighter. Nick Diaz is a minor league fighter. Sean McCorkle is a major league fighter. That's what you're telling me. An internet troll is a major league fighter. You're a piece of fucking shit, Dana, and you know that. You're gonna cut. One day, me and you're gonna run into each other. We're gonna have some fucking words. Remember, word for word, I could go toe to toe with you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know this. And I know you see my fucking videos. We had an M1 Global event, and like I said about M1 Global, what can I say about these guys? Always put on great events. People shit on them because they're mad that Fedor didn't sign with the UFC. Fedor's not fighting. That's M1. If you don't like them as a management, fine, it's understandable. But as a fucking MMA company, they are fucking phenomenal. They're fucking great. All their events are fun to watch. All these guys try to go for finishes. They have great fucking talent. If you missed it, go fuck yourself. I'm telling you, you missed a great event. Some of the standout guys I've been pumping up for a while. My boy Shamil Zavurov. This guy is the fucking truth, man. Shamil at welterweight. This guy's the fucking truth. Very well-rounded game. Great sambo, good stand-up, good submissions. He ended up beating Abner Yavares in the 4th round to win the M1 welterweight title. Shamil Zavurov, my fucking boy. Alexander Sinavsky. Guy's an offensive juggernaut, man. Another fight he wins under a minute. Vinny Magalesh, one of the greatest BJJ practitioners of all time, made his M1 debut. He got scored an armbar in round 2. Luigi Fioravanti from ATT. He fought Arthur Gusenov and got a rear naked choke in the 4th round. Another guy who's just really, really a real hot prospect, Vasilevsky. TKO Thomas Narcoon in the 2nd round. Vasilevsky's a guy everybody got to watch out for. He fights at light heavyweight. He should probably drop down to 185. A monster in the making. Trust me when I tell you. The only black guy with that call was Pat Bennett. Got robbed. Absolutely dominated the guy. With some shady shit going on there. But overall, M1 always fucking delivers. And everybody says, whatever about M1. Shut the fuck up and watch the actual fucking events before you talk shit. You may not like their management, fine, whatever. Great fucking MMA company. Last thing I want to talk about is Showtime's putting up a show today, this Saturday. Everybody go to ShowtimeFights.com and order the event. It's a Holland kickboxing company. The next K-1, in my opinion. 3 of my fucking boys are fighting. Mosab Amrani of Musi Gym. Murthel Groenhart of Mike's Gym. My boy Aussie. These 3 guys are the next big things in the world of kickboxing. Like I said, have I ever been fucking wrong? Everybody go to that website, ShowtimeFights.com, and order the event and watch my boy Mosab Amrani, Murthel Groenhart, and Aussie kick some fucking ass, bro. Those are my fucking boys. I want to shout out my boy Ramsey Tamavidi, my boy Frank Munoz, 2 other kickboxers. Everybody has to keep a fucking eye on. Like I said, so shout out to Frankie Munoz and Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? Another quick note, I only got a minute. UFC signed Kitty Yamamoto and Michihiro Omigawa. I was very depressed about that. 2 JMMA superstars leaving the JMMA scene, another black guy. But Omigawa and Kid, Bloodstain supports you guys. I hope you guys do well and represent JMMA. Get some W's under your belt. Hopefully Kid can get remotivated. We already know what Omigawa is made of. You know what I'm saying? Omigawa's the fucking man. One top 4 featherweights on the planet. So good luck over there. And like I said, represent JMMA. That being said, we covered a lot today. Bloodstain Lane, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit's, I don't know, he's a little under the weather still. But I'm still here for you fucking guys. It's a little difficult. I'm not used to doing videos like this, but I did it. So, Bloodstain Lane, Team Takeover, fuck your life, respect the shooter. Go fuck yourself, Dana White, cocksucker.